Daily Tea YouTube channel. Please be advised all of my videos are for entertainment purposes only, based 100% on my own opinion, my own theories, and my own research. All of my information can be found on the public domain and falls under the fair use guidelines. Please feel free to do your own research. Hi everyone, it's Michelle and welcome back to the Royal Daily Tea. So I hope you all notice I do have a new bedspread in the background and a little plant, kind of making my place a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, the best that I can for my videos. Now I do have a really fun thing to share with you. Well, first off, I got the bedspread from Amazon. So if you like it, I will have it linked in my Amazon storefront. But this just came in today. It's a little mini carafe. It is so pretty. It was only about $20. It's a little thing. It's like a little cup. And then you pour your water. So if you get thirsty at night, you just have this by your bedside table. How cute is that? But I thought for my overnight guests, how cute would that be to have on the night table? So I will have this one linked and a couple other styles in my Amazon storefront along with the bedspread. But you guys, we have a lot of juicy royalty to get through. So sit back and relax, grab yourself a beverage, and let's get into the Royal Daily Tea. Now, Meghan Markle dropped the 4th episode of her Archetype podcast today with her guest Margaret Cho, and they talked about the Asian stereotype of the Dragon Lady. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, it was not a bad episode. It was actually one of her better episodes where she actually interviewed the guest and she didn't talk about herself excessively. Now, she did share some private childhood stories. As any good storyteller, you're always going to share a little bit about yourself into your program. That way people get to know you, you become more personable. It was a good podcast, but it wasn't great. I mean, I don't think it's going to be the #1 podcast again. I didn't see any major slights against the royal family. There was no controversy. It was just an okay episode. So I don't think that Joe Rogan or any of the top producing podcasters are going to have to worry about Miss Markle. I don't think she's going to be in the top 5 or the top 10. I think she's going to start tanking because there's, quite frankly, it's just a podcast with a mediocre celebrity. There's nothing new or groundbreaking here that people need to listen to. Again, I think the first couple of ones were one out of curiosity because they did a shock drop. It was very shocking because no one knew it was coming. And then, of course, the controversy of the topics that Meghan was dropping about Archie almost being in a fire and bringing up, little digs at the royal family. And that was right around the time of the Cut interview. So there was a lot of attention and a lot of press happening around the podcast. But now that it's been 2 weeks and Her Majesty has passed, there's the rumor that Meghan toned it down, so she could have very well have removed any trace of anything that's toward the royal family. So quite frankly, it was kind of a bland episode. It was okay, but it's not something I would pay to listen to, that is for sure. And if this is how the rest of her podcast episodes are going to go, it's probably just going to be a mediocre success. Again, she has a built-in fan base. She has her Sussex squad. But quite frankly, it is definitely not a #1 podcast material, in my opinion. So I don't think it's going to continue to rank super high in the ratings. But I guess time will tell. So let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about those photos. It's almost time for Halloween. So I guess they were trying to trick or treat and scare the hell out of us with those photographs. So of course it comes right after the royal family release a portrait of the new Fab Four: King Charles III, Prince William, Catherine, the new Princess of Wales, and Camilla, the Queen Consort. They looked beautiful in that photo. I just love the 4 of them, the interaction, the ease of them. There was no pretense or forced smiles. It was a family unit relaxed before a major moment where they had to greet all the ambassadors and world leaders before that state dinner right before Her Majesty's funeral. So 2 days after that wonderful photograph of the royal family was made to the public, Here comes the Sussexes. Their photographer friend, he's on Harryman, releases 3 never-before-seen photographs of the couple right before Meghan is taken the stage to deliver her keynote speech at One Young World. So the 3 photographs definitely tell, in my opinion, a lot about the dynamics of their relationship. It's very, very telling what you can pick up in photographs. You know, I'm not the body language guy, but you can definitely see some very interesting hidden clues in these photographs. So the very first one is a color photograph of Meghan in that power devil in the red suit outfit that she's just owning it, and little Harry. Now in this picture, Meghan, of course, is center. She's always center and in front, but she very much looks like, yes, it is all about me. Mommy is speaking tonight, Harry. Shh, sit down and watch Mommy perform. Literally, she is the woman in charge. Okay, she's wearing that power suit, that devil in a red dress outfit. She has a very smug and a very confident look on her face. Now, Harry, in my opinion, he reminds me of a small child who's kind of holding on to his mother. Has a little, look at me, I'm holding it to my mummy. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, he literally has this very weird, pensive, almost shy, childlike expression, and he is standing behind Meghan. It's like she's the queen and he is the prince consort. You know, Harry is the spare to the heir. He's used to being number 2, so clearly in his marriage, he is feeling right at home being in the number 2 spot, because Meghan Markle, honey, she the queen bee of that group. There's no room for 2 queens in that marriage, son. You are the prince consort. So here's Meghan with her spare standing behind her. She's like the lioness. I'm a woman. Hear me roar. And Harry, shh, sit back there and hold my handbag, okay? Mama's gonna do the important stuff here. So this photo, it just, people think it's loving and sweet, but to me, Meghan's expression, she's about to give a speech. She's not nervous. She's not smiling. It's very, very smug, kind of like the cat who swallowed the canary. It's odd to me that this would be her expression. And then you have Harry's little pensive child expression. That doesn't look like a power couple to me. That looks like a scared little boy holding on to his mummy. Again, with the interlocked hands down below. You know, the second photo, the black and white. Meghan's always got to do the black and white. I don't know what the deal is with the black and white. This is also a very interesting photo. This is supposed to be a power couple holding hands and looking into the future, but to me, I don't see that. I see Harry has a very anxious, kind of bewildered and scared look on his face. Like, he's looking in the future and he looks confused. He doesn't know what's going on, and to me that's a very telling sign, kind of mirroring his life. He doesn't know what's going on. He looks a little lost, a little regretful. He doesn't look like he's a man in charge of his future. If you look closely, he has kind of a pensive look on his face. And Meghan, she's very stone-faced, closed mouth, very hard lines, very tense. It doesn't look like a woman who's like, I'm so excited for my future. I'm standing next to my man. This looks like a very hard woman, in my opinion, no expression, and Harry looks very pensive in this photograph. Now, you guys, that third photograph, I'm telling you, that is giving me cult leader vibes. That is the look where Meghan is literally peering into your soul. There's something kind of maniacal about the way she's looking. Now, again, the lighting and the black and whiteness does give off that eerie presence, but in my opinion, it gives me the, I don't want to say it because I might get backlash, but it kind of gives me Ted Bundy vibes. I'm going to say it. It gives me that weird Ted Bundy look when he had that interview, how he just looks at people. She gives me a little cult leader Ted Bundy vibes. I'm not saying she's Ted Bundy, but I'm saying it's very maniacal and she's very looking into your soul. It doesn't look like a warm person. It doesn't look like a happy person. It looks like a person who's like saying, gotcha. I gotcha. I'm going to get ya. It's like, ooh, if I was walking down a dark hallway, I wouldn't want to bump into that. You know what I'm saying? That's creepy. Okay, that's a little Halloween-y, a little for me. I don't think that's a very flattering photo. It does not make her look good. This is a woman who's had multiple bullying allegations. She has a new book that is coming out from Valentine Lowe, who is literally talking about the bullying allegations, where he interviews the people who worked with her behind the scenes at the palace, and then they're going to release this sinister photo of her looking into your soul with her beady eyes. Are you kidding me? Like, that's not a good look, in my opinion. I'm sorry, sweetheart, you fired your PR firm, but was this Sunshine Sachs approved? Who approved this photo? I don't think this is doing you any favors. People with small children and animals are probably walking to the other side of the street. Sorry, it does not give off warm and fuzzy, I'm a nice person, look at me, I'm a humanitarian vibes. It gives me, get in my car, little girl vibes. Okay, I'm sorry. It just looks very maniacal, again, not very friendly. Now, if you look at Harry's expression, he has a very small smile. He looks clueless. He looks like a man who's looking into his future. He's holding on to his little security blanket, his mummy 2.0, his wife, and he's got a little smile on his face, right? And then you got Meghan. She's like, ha, 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 ha. He looks clueless. He's smiling with a little, he just looks lost. He looks like a little puppy. I'm a little puppy, and I got hope. And I'm going to look into the future with a smile on my face. And then you look at her peering into your soul, and it's like, whoa, those two looks don't go together, okay? It looks off-putting. Again, this is just humor. It is just my opinion. I'm not saying she's Ted Bundy, but you got to admit it's a little Ted Bundy-ish. So what are you guys' thoughts? Do you agree with my analysis on these photographs, or do you see a power couple? Do you see a couple happy and in love? What do you think about Meghan's podcast? Do you think it's going to continue to do well in the ratings? Leave me your comments, guys, down below. Now, if you don't know, I do have a Patreon membership. It's only $3 a month. We're going to have a lot of fun in there, guys. I'm excited for fall. I just released my Netflix recommendations, a recipe, but we're going to do some haunted royal folklore, some paranormal ghost stories, some fall decor, some recipes, book recommendations. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you'd like to join us, it's $3 a month. The link is down below. I also have an Amazon storefront where I curate some fun items for you. I'm going to link my bedspread, and my new little Keurig water bottle will be there as well. As always, I appreciate y'all for being here, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Here's Romeo. Hi, say hi. I keep forgetting to put him in the videos, guys. I'm so sorry. It's my boy. This is my 15-year-old cat, Romeo. He's going to start making more appearances, I promise, but I always forget to put him in the videos. So I just wanted to say hi, Romeo. Say hi. Join our Patreon. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Say bye.